Ladies and gentlemen, the film which will be presented to you is on the production of Indonesian tobacco. We have ventured to embark on this project for several reasons. First, to give you an idea on the labor involved from the tobacco fields in Solo in Java and Medan in Sumatra until it reaches not only the big executives relaxing in their easy chairs, but also the workers, farmers, and the men on the street in general, who are enjoying their superb cigars and cigarettes made partially from Indonesian tobacco. Secondly, to show you the social impact of tobacco growing in Indonesia, which involved some 6 million people who would be condemned to hunger and misery if their very livelihood were taken away from them. Indonesia is a developing country where tobacco growing is a very intensive business. Thirdly, to give you a glimpse of the natural beauty with which Indonesia is bestowed, making it a paradise for European tourists wanting to escape the cold and gloomy weather of winter days.
Indonesia is an archipelago situated between the Indian and the Pacific Ocean and between Asia and Australia. She lies at the most important crossing of trade routes in the Eastern Hemisphere and keeps a geopolitical key position. Indonesia covers from Ireland to the Caucasus and from Denmark to Austria. It is inhabited by around 130 million people and consists of 13,677 islands, of which 6,000 are inhabited. The biggest islands are Sumatra, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Java, and Irian Jaya. There is a great variety in Indonesia's old and rich culture. Nevertheless, we have only one national language and flag combined in a unitarian secular state, symbolized by the mythological eagle, the Garuda as its coat of arms, with the words Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, meaning unity in diversity. After gaining independence on the 17th of August 1945, Indonesia has now become a developing country with a bright future. In its bowels it has tremendous riches: oil, coal, tin, bauxite, silver, gold, etc. Tobacco, the bulk of which is regularly sent to Bremen, to be put up for auction, is an important money-earning commodity, turning out $40 to $50 million annually. Famous are our Sumatra Deck Blood or wrapper for cigars, and also the so-called Portland London tobacco, which are very well known the world over and used in almost all expensive cigars. Tobacco growing is a very intricate, labor-intensive business, using age-old traditional methods. During the last 20 years, no meaningful rise in prices has been recorded in this commodity, while the industrial products from the West have now become 5 to 10 times as expensive during the same period. Also, production costs have gone up dramatically, resulting in the further impoverishment of the Indonesian people directly or indirectly involved in tobacco growing. A proper equilibrium between the industrial and developing countries should be sought for to alleviate the sufferings of the people in the developing countries, if not for humanitarian reasons, then in the context of seeking a new economic world order, where barriers of tariffs be eliminated or sharply reduced. Indonesia ranks among the most important tobacco-producing countries of the world. This, in respect not only of quantity, but even more as regards of quality. The Sumatra Island product, above all, is unrivaled in excellence as wrapper tobacco for the cigar industry. The total annual production of Indonesia is approximately 100 million kilograms, of which between 18 and 20 million are exported. The Western European countries comprise, as an entity, the major consumer of Indonesian export tobacco, a grade of commodity which has enjoyed growing popularity. Because of the peculiar condition of the tobacco plant, which requires intensive labor, many things still have to be done by hand. The leaves have to be plucked carefully so as not to damage the whole plant. Then they have to be sorted, each leaf having to pass several hands for inspection. After binding them into small bundles, they are selected according to size. All this tedious work is done by both men and women, from the very young to the very old, providing them with the necessary payment to enable them to buy their daily meal. To help their parents, children sometimes add their share by doing some work in the factory after school hours.